My name is Leslie Goodrow and I live in Carmel, Indiana. Well, I had scoliosis all my life and it really went unproblematic until I had a fall in my backyard and they ended up breaking several of my spine and they compressed and it was to the point that I couldn't even walk. So I'm very active and previous to the fall, I was in theater and I'd been a figure skater and I had been a rower and cyclist and swimmer and danced. I know that I couldn't dance all my life, so I decided let's focus on singing. And so I've been kind of a hired gun for a few bands where I fill in for singers who are missing, and then I started my own band. So all my life I've done some form of pretty hard physical activity and just kind of evolved, and most recently I had been doing theater and had just closed out a show where I was dancing 7 days a week in this show and doing great, no problem, until I had an accident at home and ended up breaking 3 of my vertebrae, causing compression on my nerve, and I could barely walk. So I went from one day being high-level active to barely being able to walk and even function around my house. I remembered that my niece had had spinal surgery at OrthoIndy. I'm like, well, I trust OrthoIndy. I'm gonna go see Dr. McMains. And I just somehow knew that was the right thing to do. And I made an appointment. I got in within just a matter of days. I met his staff. Everyone was wonderful. I had a totally different experience. I felt like I knew I was in good hands. And I just felt such assurance and like, okay, it's all gonna be all right. The surgery was very long, but I remember as soon as I woke up and when I stood up, I'm like, I'm taller and my back doesn't hurt. It hurt in other reasons because it had just been operated on, but I didn't have the same pain going down my leg and the nerve pain that had been so pervasive. And it was like a miracle. By 6 months, I was dancing again. I wasn't full on, but I was doing it. And I was doing a show, and I was having the time of my life. If it hadn't been for Dr. McMains and his staff and OrthoIndy, I mean, I just shudder to think I'd likely be in a wheelchair.